Бетон.
Бетон! Олімпійські ігри! Бетон!
Біатлон.
Бетон!
Сноуборд.
Хокей!
Бобслей!
Бетон!
Заряджай ставку на Бетон.UA.
Привіт, друзі! Сьогодні наш фокус на гірські лижі, а саме на жіночий слаломний рейс. Це останній рейс у програмі гірських лиж тут на Олімпіаді, на знаменитій Тофані, на горі у Кортіна-Дампеццо і, звичайно, Мікаела Шиффрін у центрі уваги. Greatest of all time. Гірськолижниця, яка виграла найбільшу кількість кубків світу в історії – 108, двічі була олімпійською чемпіонкою, але на останніх Олімпійських іграх має начебто прокляття від виступу саме на Олімпіаді. І навіть тут не змогла втримати перевагу у командній комбінації, коли Брізі Джонсон забезпечила лідерство. І в слалом-гіганті також нічим особливим не відзначилася. Отож, чи вийде цей заключний рейс у Мікаели? Цього чекає весь спортивний світ, і ми на цьому сфокусувалися сьогодні. Неймовірний слаломний рейс, і все ж таки Мікаела Шиффрін виграє свою третю олімпійську медаль в історії і, власне, долає те хвилювання, яке постійно її сковувало на олімпійських трасах, в тому числі 4 роки тому у Пекіні. Отож, вона виграла і все ж таки взяла свою олімпійську золоту медаль третю в історії. Я дуже щасливий, тому що вболіваю за Мікаелу, тому поки українського золота немає, але вболіваю за Шиффрін і радію.
12 years ago in Sochi back in 2014. What a great day of racing, and we've got more racing to come. With those racers who didn't make the flip, come back.
Facing Ukraine.
Thanks so much for cheering on your favorite racers as we've just witnessed history with Mікаела Шиффрін.
Tell me please, what is your name, where are you from, and about your action towards the Greenland?
I'm an Austrian citizen, so I know what war is about that we bring to other people. I have been a staff reporter for the largest European news magazine. My name is Hans-Peter Martin, and I've been to Greenland as a reporter, and it is shocking what is happening there, because there are 50,000 indigenous people living there who have never brought war to anybody. And now Mr. Trump only says it's a chunk of ice that I want, and that's why I say
And I'm still cracking up over the social media post you did about
I strongly believe that people who voted for Mr. Trump and have the money to come here to Europe are not welcome, because at home they employ illegal immigrants, they profit from cheap food coming from California, and here they enjoy the wonderful atmosphere of us. And they do not support the Ukraine anymore, which is an enormous scandal, which is almost close to a war crime. I think it's coming close to war crime that the United States does not support Ukraine to the extent that they should anymore. It is about identity, it is about freedom, it is also about economic interests, but in the West we have to stay together. So Ukraine and Greenland are part of the same story, and I'm from Austria, and I know what it means to have a war, to invade other countries. We should never do this again, and so that's why I wear Greenland is not for sale, but also
Special thanks to our producer, Christoph Sevitsis, for coming up with that.
Because I strongly believe that people who voted for Trump and have the money to come here are hypocrites. At home, they profit from illegal immigrants if they buy stuff from California. Here they enjoy the life. I say go back. And let's fight for democracy also in the United States of America.
Olympic results, that's pretty staggering.
Бетон. Бетон. Олімпійські ігри. Бетон. Біатлон. Бетон. Сноуборд. Хокей.
Бобслей!
Бетон.
Заряджай ставку на Бетон.UA.
І все ж таки це трапилося. Мікаела виграла своє третє олімпійське золото і подолала ось це прокляття олімпійське ще з Пекіна. І насправді це велике щастя. Особисто для мене за Мікаелу я вболіваю ще із 2014 року, коли коментував її перший переможний олімпійський золотий рейс у слаломі на дебютній Олімпіаді. І, звичайно, те, як вона демонструє майстерність у гірських лижах, це справді вражаюче. Тому сьогодні надзвичайно щасливий за неї. І насправді зараз пропоную вам послухати її відповіді. Вони насправді глибокі, цікаві, вона ніколи не поспішає, вона розмірковує. Це поки що прес-конференція, але я там поставив також і свої запитання. Я на шляху до ексклюзивного інтерв'ю для вас, так що я думаю, що це ще буде. Але наразі дуже цікава прес-конференція, я запрошую вас її послухати. Справді, таких атлетів небагато на цій планеті. Тому enjoy, насолоджуйтеся. Мікаела Шиффрін власною персоною.
Pleasure to welcome women's alpine skiing slalom gold medalist Mікаела Шиффрін from the United States of America. Let's start with the first question.
Can I? Okay.
Hello.
When I'm racing, sometimes I'm thinking in slalom, I know my level of slalom skiing. When it's good, I know what's possible, and sometimes the hardest thing is to do the best skiing. But I came here for the skiing. I came here for the turns between the start and the finish. And today, because of the help from my team, so much work on the mountain and the training and the preparation, mentally, my family, my mom here, my psychologist, so much work just to be able to show up for 2 runs, 47 seconds, and do something that's within me that I know how to do. But it's not always It's not always easy. Sometimes it feels impossible, but in the end today it was to take away the noise and to just be simple with it.
Never mind. Oh, no, it's working now. Okay. Rachel DeSantis, People Magazine. Congratulations. I know you said this was a bittersweet win for you, and we saw you get a little emotional up there. We saw you kiss your fingers, touch the podium. Tell us a little bit about what was going on in your head.
Yeah, I mean, these moments, we do build them up for sure. I think everybody builds it up, and I'm building it up for myself too. Like I said, the biggest task today was to simplify and focus on the skiing. But I had some moments today where I could imagine doing the skiing, cross the finish line, and to have this moment actually kind of for myself to connect with the people who can't be here. Also the people who are here, but I don't get to see them immediately. And for my family who is back home, you know, for my dad who didn't get to see this. And this was a moment I have dreamed about. I've also been very scared of this moment. Everything in life that you do after you lose someone you love is like a new experience. It's like being born again. And I still have so many moments where I resist this. I don't want to be in life without my dad. And maybe today was the first time that I could actually accept this, like reality. And instead of thinking I would be going in this moment without him, to take the moment to be silent with him. And with the whole team with me, who's here with me now, and with my mom who is here with me now, and has been with me since the beginning. It was just like a little bit more spiritual than I usually am, but I'm really grateful for that.
Hey, Mikaela. Other side. Other side.
Your other left.
2 questions. First of all, what did you and your mom say to each other when you came out of the finish area? And then how satisfying is this win? Because you've had a lot of people dump a lot of stuff on you, especially in the last 10 days.
What did she say? She said, I think she said like, wow. You know, my mom and I have kind of a language of our own, and sometimes it's just the hug, actually. Very similar to Sochi. It's just, you just get that moment to actually embrace. I think the whole team, my coaches and everybody, the whole staff and the whole U.S. team, you know, we're so grateful for so many wonderful moments this Olympics. We started it out with Breezy getting her Olympic gold in downhill, and just everybody was so inspired by that. And then Paula and Jackie, you know, celebrating, and we've had the toasts and the champagne celebration every night for everybody. And I don't want to say never. Our team is so strong. We have so many incredible athletes and teammates and friends, and everybody just showed up with so much courage and heart here, and I'm so proud to be part of this American team. As far as like sort of narratives outside what's reality, I knew after the team combined that there would be some stories out there that would be really frustrating to look at because it's just not the reality of the sport. It's such a different perspective when you're watching it and not totally understanding all of the demands that go into it. And that would be from, the keyboard warriors and for sure from media as well. But I have been so lucky that the whole media has told my story in such a beautiful way over the course of my career. These moments of challenge, you don't necessarily get to avoid them. So I just didn't look at what anyone was saying. I didn't look at social media. I didn't look at anything. I just talked with my team and my psychologist and my mom and my coaches and Reagan, but like my ski servicemen and family back home and Alex, oh my gosh, and just kept reminding myself, and they kept reminding me what is important to me was the moments between the start and the finish. And there will always be criticism, but I am here to earn the moment. And that is going to require some risk. Risk of not finishing. It's also risk of being criticized, and to accept that. Not the easiest thing to do, but in the end today we could do that.
Hi Mikaela. I have two questions. Did you ever miss the first gate in a race, and can you feel with Lena Dürr from Germany? And the second question is, how do you judge the atmosphere here at the games? I don't think I've ever missed the first gate or like straddled the first gate, but in the very beginning of my career, I think it was in Aspen, and my big idol is Marley Shield, and actually she straddled either the first or the second gate of this race. And I remember watching that and saying, on top of everything else that we do, we also have to remember the first gate. And that's actually something I think about always going at the start. I think every single race I think just remember the first gate. But it's the amount of precision that's required in this sport. It's just these little things happen, and it's such fine margins. So I saw Lena standing there, and I wanted to just hug her. Let's just say, you did everything. You've done everything. You have put so much heart and effort and training. I've seen her every single day out on the hill training and preparing, and she's done everything. And I've been in this position, so I get it. It's supposed to hurt, but she's one of my favorite competitors of all time. So I'm just, that's the sport of ski racing. The beauty of it is all of the athletes. We really are sometimes we're like a family a little bit, and you can relate to each other on such a deeper level. So I'm grateful for my experience today, and I can feel so much about what others experienced too. The atmosphere has been really incredible. I've been definitely trying to keep my focus on the skiing, and getting to experience that a little bit more today was really, really exciting.
Well done, Mikaela. Sure. So when you did win, it was kind of an odd moment because you were it was just sort of very quiet, and you were very still, and it's like the crowd was kind of waiting for you to do something. And I'm sort of curious, what was going on? What was the sort of delay? What was going through your head? What were you feeling in that moment? I imagine you're probably feeling a lot of different things.
Yeah, well, before the second run, I had
I was trying to take a nap, and I sort of, sometimes this happens, I sort of started to cry a little bit because I was thinking about my dad, and then I was thinking about the fact that I actually can show up today and honestly say in the start gate that I have all the tools that are necessary to do my best skiing and to earn that moment. And if I did that, not to take it for granted, but to take the moment to like be with the people who have supported me, who are here in Cortina on the mountain, you know, the whole team and everybody, but also the people who are not here, my family, my brother and sister-in-law who are having a baby soon, and my family who's not here, and Alex who isn't here directly, and he's taking care of himself, and like, but we're talking every single day, and my mom for everything she's been through, and just to like embrace this moment, kind of. The first thing was that I just didn't know what actually happened, because I never seem to be able to read the scoreboard. So that's just like, that's my problem. Yeah.
Green is good.
Green is good. I did see the green, but then sometimes it's a little bit hard to believe, sort of, so it's like, wait, are we sure? Because it would be embarrassing to celebrate and have that not be real, you know? Yeah, it's just these moments for me that takes so long, it takes years to process what that actually means. So I just wanted to take that moment and like, it's not like communicate in my heart and in my mind with the people who have been there, and thank them.
Mikaela from Swedish newspaper, right in front of me.
Sorry. Indeed, you are right in front of me. Sorry.
Congratulations. And you're speaking about your dad. Sometimes when losing a loved one, you can still feel their presence in big moments. Was that something that you felt today? That's my first question. And my second question is, Anna Larsson said something about an American party tonight. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh. Nobody's told me about the American party, so. Well, I guess we'll find out. I think part of my journey through grief has been challenging because I don't feel this thing that a lot of people talk about, this like deep spiritual connection with their loss, with their loved one. They, you know, people talk about feeling the presence, and I haven't felt it in that way. I feel it in that I think about my dad all of the time, and so I feel connected to him in my thought and in talking about him. But you know, sometimes I've also been resentful of the people who talk about feeling this person, like, oh, they're here with me and they're carrying me through this day, and I'm like, where? Like, the fuck? Sorry. Why do you get to feel that, and like, why can't it just be easier? Today, there's like, maybe I just get to talk to him, and maybe he doesn't have to specifically answer, which is hard, but it's okay. Thank you.
Ukrainian Sports Association. So the Olympics are always excitement multiplied by 10 or 100, depends how you perceive it, and it's known that for you it's not an easy thing. Despite even that you won the most races in the world. So in the morning, how you tune you up for this race, trying maybe to not thinking that this medal is so important for you, and how it was different depending on your first slalom gold at the Olympics, which was 12 years ago. So what was the difference? How you tuned you up for this very important race, because it was important for you, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I think I woke up at like 1:30 this morning, and I wasn't really nervous or something special. I was quite comfortable and cozy in my bed, but it was like, oh, this day is going to be so long. You know, if you started at 1:30. So it was just like actually kind of a peaceful day in a lot of moments. It was just step by step, and with the team, I have built this up in my own mind. I've dreamed about it. I have been nervous for it. I've felt pressure. I have also felt like, who cares? And I've felt every range of emotion in the last 3 months, the last 4 months, the last 4 years, the last 8 years also. Like, it's just, there's so many different like journeys I've been on to just be here today and focus on the moment, just the skiing. And I've been very grateful to the team, to my coaches and everybody around me to help focus on the thing that's the most meaningful, which is strong skiing, strong turns, just like proper skiing. And that's what I got to do today. So I'm gonna go back and watch my runs and watch my turns and probably analyze it and wonder what could have been better too. But like we do on every World Cup and we do in every single training day, we're gonna just go back to it and keep working on it. I'm just so grateful that we got to show what we are working on in this great big moment. We got to show that together.
12 years ago it was different. 12 years ago when you were so young.
12 years ago, actually, it was very similar. My whole career has been built on focusing on my turns and like trying to just improve my skiing, which probably feels a little bit boring, but that's kind of what it's been. It's like just relentless work. And actually, what I love the most. I treasure repetition of skiing. I just love going, training, and taking runs and just lap after lap and feeling like you can improve. I love that. I treasure that so much. So in races, you don't get to do so much of the repetition. You have 2 runs and it's a little bit more stressful. So I have a challenged relationship with racing. But when I get to do it like this today, then, well, obviously it's wonderful, but like actually racing in that way, like earning the race, that was wonderful. Thank you.
This is a question from Sean Gregory of Time magazine, Mikaela. We just saw your Instagram post about your win.
Can you raise your hand?
Oh,
so that you can
sorry.
So sorry.
Sorry. Do you want me to start again?
No, you,
okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's about your Instagram post. I assume you wrote that before the race. How did it help? Or did you write it after the race? And if so, how did you do that?
No, yeah, I wrote that like 3 days ago. Manifesting, I guess. I've been working a lot with my psychologist these days and with my whole team. It's been one big happy family of like understanding psychology and understanding what's important to me, and I've been much more externally like vocal to myself than usual. Normally I don't really talk to myself in this way, but I've had to be actually like loud with myself to say, you want a big mentality, you want to earn the moment, you want to do this skiing, you are like, you want to be, you want to be there. Like you want to be in that start gate and then you want to take on the course ahead of you. And sometimes it's just like this fear comes out in the moments you want it to be not there. So this post, I wrote it to myself 3 days. It was just something, it was like a journal kind of thing, but then it just kept evolving and I'm like, this is actually everything that I want to feel. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
but I also want to be able to accept that. So, yeah, little manifesting moment.
One last question.
Okay, this is from Kayla Asensio of USA Press Orgs. You last won Olympic gold in slalom when you were just 18. So what message would you say now to 18-year-old Mikaela?
Buckle up. Yeah. I don't think I would say too much. Like, what I want is to know what the future holds. I want to know, I want to have certainty. Like, I would have given anything today to be certain about what was going to happen. But we don't get that. So I would have wanted that when I was 18 years old too, but actually I think back then I was more comfortable being uncertain. That's also probably because there was quite a lot less expectation. And I have a ever-evolving relationship with expectations. So at that time, the world was my oyster, and I did not know what the path over the next, even the next 4 years was going to look like. So I don't want to tell her too much. I think it's important to learn that as you go. But yeah, I could maybe just say, like, literally wear your seatbelt, like buckle up. It's gonna be a lot.
No more questions. You had your chance. Thank you, Mikaela, for your time.
Thank
Congratulations
you.
again.
Thanks so much. Thank you, everybody.
Please end the live stream now.